welcome to the very first episode of It's Glam. So basically, It's Glam is a fun, thrilled podcast which aims at discussing everything, literally, from celebrities to food to lifestyle and all that. So, make a date with me every Friday. Ayata Naomi Akini.
And me, MUNENE John.
So today, our first topic of discussion is relationship. From friendships to parent-child relationships to romantic relationships. Now, this is the question. Would you prefer for a friendship to escalate into something more romantic or for it to remain at the friendship level? Munene, what do you think?
As always I say, if you find the right partner, why not? Friendship is not like you're going to be friends forever. I feel like people should not close themselves in and saying that this is my friend, that I cannot cross the boundary of dating. I think you should get to know each other better, and if that person has what you're looking for in a girl or a boy, I don't see why you should not date, because if that person has what you're looking for in a girl or a boy, I don't see why you should close yourself in saying that we are friends, we are not supposed to date. Who said we are not supposed to date as friends?
I say so. Friendships zinafazibaki friendships. Cause this is how I feel, alright? When we're friends, I don't care about how I look when I'm coming to see you. I don't care what you think about me, you get? But now, tukiamua kuiweka a romantic relationship, I now start having to worry about what I look like when I'm coming to see you, what I dress, venye na dress nikikuja kuona, venye nakaa, and it's stressful. So, we should remain as friends.
But I'm seeing it in a different perspective. See, this is a person you're already in love with.
You're not in love, you're friends. You're not in love.
Let's say you've already dated, you've already escalated your friendship.
Why would you escalate it in the first place?
Let's assume that you've escalated your friendship into a relationship. So I don't get why your partner and yourself have a level of understanding that we do crazy things, like hata nikikuja kwako nikikaa kama bullshit, you'll understand me because I'm already your person.
No!
See, it's not like
it all changes, especially for girls. Me naongelelea madem. When we're friends, ni hivyo tu, like we just there, right? But now tukianza ku date, there is now a whole new mindset. I have to tune myself into the shoes of being your girlfriend. I'm no longer your friend, you get? And as a girlfriend, and Wopia as my boyfriend, there is some level of expectation you have of me whenever I'm coming to see you, or our discussions, just anything, basically. Unaona? Sasa, tukisha toka kwa friendship, sasa tukue tuna date, I now start have to thinking, nimevaaje nikikuja kukuona, nakaaje.
Tell me why someone you've dated for at least, let's assume you've dated for at least 4 months. Tell me why up to that 4th month, bado utakuwa unashangaa ati sasa boyfriend yangu atanifikiria aje nikiva.
You
already in love.
You rejuvenate your love daily. Friendships, zibaki friendships, and that's on period. You guys, tell us what you think. Tell us what you think.
I think
friendships, zibaki friendships, or we can escalate them into something much more romantic, right? So, moving on. We drew, I don't know how many weeks back.
I think it's two weeks or 2 to 3 weeks ago.
Tumekuwa na harusi ya kimataifa.
Kifahari. Harusi ya kifahari. People are getting married out here. Alafu kuna wewe hapo.
So I'm pretty sure you all have already known who we're talking about. We're talking about the one and only Bolo. The fashion designer. The fashion designer.
Actually, Bolo is a celeb designer and address people like Kina Bahati and Diana Marua.
Mama Ida.
Yeah, Mama Ida Odinga.
So you all. My online in-laws wamekasirika. They were like, why waste so much money on extravagant lifestyle? And then our people from the Lake region were like, Nyombo, they call it Nyombo. Like,
what is Nyombo? What is Nyombo?
Nyombo is the traditional wedding. They feel like it should be done at home, right? So they were like, why would Bolo have such an event in Makueni? It was in Makueni or Machakos?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Kwa kina Mwanini wapi? You guys tell us. I don't know whether it's Machakos or Makueni. So they felt like Bolo should have taken that home. But then again, ukiangalia, the traditional wedding is usually done at the lady's home, right?
Yeah, sure.
So in as much as, the only problem inaweza kuwa ni eti hawakuifanya kwa boma ya kina Mweni, but they did it in their hometown, right?
Yeah.
So people were like, that is so extravagant. Kina Inda was there, Bahati was there.
But I don't know what's always the problem with Kenyans. Yani huwa inawawasha tu kuwawasha. But I feel like their wedding was good. It was nice by the way. It's a dream wedding that many people out here have. But me, I feel like if you have the money, if you have the luxury of time and whatever you have, you do your wedding, manzi. But acha nikwambie kitu moja. People were saying that hata Akodhe was there with a luxurious big wedding na aliachwa. But I feel like people should always, kwanza wa Kenyans on Twitter, these guys ni kama wanamkanga na ile mori ya
kuattack. People are bitter. Someone will not be happy seeing you doing something good and they have not done it.
Exactly.
So I feel like people should just shut their ears to all these online criticism because it's not even worth it. The person who's criticizing your 50 million wedding is in a bed sitter, probably hasn't had lunch but akona data ya kuingia kukukriticize.
Exactly.
Now, Luo men were now criticizing their Luo ladies, saying that ni vichwa ngumu, and that is why Luo men wanaoa, wanaoa ladies from other parts of Kenya.
Yeah.
Now our ladies decided kuleta comeback moja noma sana. If you've been online, I'm pretty sure you've seen Luo ladies are getting married and they're going international. God, mtu anasema hii ina comeback. Wanaume mnaenda Ukambani, mnaenda kwa Wakisii, mnaenda kwa Wakikuyu. We fly. So I think that's also a big move. If our men do not want us, because we're not submissive, we will get ourselves wazunye who love you kwetu ngumu.
Have you seen Ugandan women, how they're submissive to your men?
That's
have you
madness.
Seen? It's not madness. I feel like they have already been into culture so much that you find that submitting to your husband, you have to kneel to your husband, that giving them food ati lazima unil. And when it comes back here into Kenya, wanawake wako na kiburi. Let me tell you.
No, it's their culture. Munene, it's their culture. You don't expect me to now start kneeling down to my man, and it's something I'm not accustomed to. In Uganda, they are taught that right from when they're young. You get. But in Kenya, no one teaches you that. You are taught to be a good girl. The level of submission that Kenyan women know is cooking for you, taking care of the house, taking care of you, and giving you babies. And that's enough. What else do men want?
A very good point. And on that point of being submissive to your husband, cooking, washing, literally becoming a housewife. There's a discussion that I had with my friends, and I was asking them, you're an educated lady, Sindio. When you get married to your man, there are things you are bound to do to your man. Cook for him, wash for him, even not hata kama si lazima ni daily, but the views that person was giving me, I cannot go do my degree and my masters, whatever, I have my own money, alafu nikuje nikuwe an housewife to you. I want to get your sentiments from you.
Now, this is where most ladies go wrong. And you're putting it in a wrong way. A housewife is a fully stay-home wife. You don't work, you don't do anything, you stay at home. And that is what most ladies cannot do. Personally, I can't do that. Because nimesoma, for me to get a job and probably elevate myself and now elevate us together as a family, right? But in as much as I am a career woman, there is also this aspect of me being a mother and me being a wife.
Sure.
I have duties to my husband and I have duties to my children. So that is where most ladies go wrong. In as much as you have your job, you have your career, which is thriving, you should also remember at the back of your mind that you have a man at home you're supposed to take care of, even if it's not daily.
At least not even, atakama si daily, at least cook for your man once in a while. Because there are ladies who told me that at me with my own money and with my own nails, I cannot get into the kitchen and cook for my own wife, for my own husband. And I feel like that is where they're getting it wrong. They're supposed to at least once in a while take care of your man, because if you don't, that house girl that you've delegated all your duties to, atakuja ku overtake my friend.
But then again, Munene, kumbuka, you have worked hard, sindio? You have made money, you are wealthy. Why not go an extra mile for your wife? Get her a washing machine, get her a dishwasher.
The washing machine is there.
So it's easier for ladies to do that.
Get my point. The washing machine is there, but at least take that responsibility as my wife of making sure that my things are well put. It's not like you're
to hand scrub them so that you know
like you're delegating all the duties to that house.
We have to delegate duties. Tusipoemploy your
That is where
husband,
you're
pia
getting
atapata
it
wapi
wrong.
pesa?
And let me tell you
Your
guys,
husband atapata wapi pesa?
mukiendelea kucheza hivi, you'll not find people to marry you. You'll not find people, because if this is the kind of mentality that you have, I'm not marrying you.
Ebu, you, where wacha maneno mingi. So now, Ebu take us to the next story kwanza ndo tupinge hivyo.
So by the way, before to end into the next story, jana kulikuwa na this MP Babu Owino alikuwa na birthday jana. And what surprised me the most is that Kenyans were sending him money. Alisema akona 370k that Kenyans wamemtumia in just less than I think it was 3 hours. So I want to
Wali wa Kenya wamekosa.
Nashangaa, this is a guy with money.
Babu Owino is
He's a million. He's a millionaire.
But he's wealthy.
Yeah, he's wealthy. Unapata ule jamaa anamtumia do manze.
Hiyo 500 ulikuwa umebaki nayo una survive nayo unatumia Babu Owino. Are you mad? Are you crazy? And you will still complain that there is poverty, that there is care, you're sleeping hungry. Yo, Chipende, what is that?
But I felt like he did the right thing. Aliwaambia please, hiyo pesa inaweza washikilia sana.
Yeah.
Stop sending me money because that money inaweza kushikilia.
Alirudisha hiyo yenye alikuwa ametumiwa.
Of course haizi rudisha. Would you return the money if it was?
Why would I return money?
Exactly.
That nimetumiwa. But it's crazy. It's crazy. Why would I send a politician, an MP for that matter?
An MP.
Why would I send an MP money? This is someone mwenye wako na pesa. Let me say that. Nisisonge sana, but mkue werevu bwana.
Guys. Murima imeguzwa. Murima imeguzwa. So this week, for this week and last week, we have been seeing the impeachment of Deputy President. Actually, hata sahi bado ni Deputy President.
Yeah,
Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has been impeached. Now, I don't know what is this thing with deputy presidents in Kenya, because Ruto was in the same place with
exactly
in the Uhuru Kenyatta,
yeah.
And now people are saying that all you needed from Gachagua is just taking us to the presidency, alafu you leave. You kick him out of government. I don't know what you're using.
Really?
By the way,
you know the Gen Z chants were making sense. Gachagua is not the man on top. Yeah. Gachagua ni makanga.
Exactly.
The man on top ni dereva, who is His Excellency Ruto. If you want to toa someone, or if you want to make changes, mbona mnatoa mtu wako huku chini? Someone who has no say. Yo, what does Gachagua know?
Mnatutolea the wrong person. Mnafaa mtuweze kaya.
Kufa dereva, kufa makanga. You cannot remove someone who's second in command. Na huyo mwenye ako huko juu mnamwacha mbona?
And there were some allegations against Gachagua zenye niliona they are absurd. Sasa wealth yake yote is being questioned at over 5 billion net worth. And he came out and told Kenyans, this is my wealth, the vipingo sijui resorts in wherever. Hizo ni mali ya brother yake mwenye alikufa. And I felt for that guy because to come to a point that may disclose your personal wealth to the public is so manzi, hata kama mimi nasema kufa dereva kufa makanga, I feel like it's
they made him
point,
in a very they made him in a very compromising situation. And then again, see, he was saying the late brother was a governor.
Yeah, was a governor.
For someone to be a governor, then definitely they have some kind of wealth to their names. So if kweli alimwachia, then he's justified.
People are saying
he wants to have even over a trillion, he's justified.
Alafu there's something else that mimi inanikera sana. These members of parliament, watu tuliwa-elect wafanye kazi gani? But then it's a serious matter, because when there are bills being passed in parliament, bills that concern wananchi, these guys never show up. Ukiangalia the parliament recordings, there are very few MPs when wanakuanga in parliament at that particular time. But when such matters come at impeachments of sijui kina who and who, they sasa ndo wanakuja in large numbers, things that do not directly concern the wananchi. Because that Gachagua akibaki akitolewa, it doesn't.
How does it affect us?
But when it comes to issues that tax, the high cost of living, these things that concern the mwananchi, these people are not there.
And that is why I'm made to believe this entire impeachment motion is just, it's purely political.
Yeah.
There is nothing about Gachagua going against I don't know what conduct, I don't know blah blah blah. It's purely political. These guys, they want their man there, and that they're trying so hard. They're using as the citizens and the MPs to get what they want.
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense. What has Gachagua done? He doesn't even make laws. He doesn't even give out any important verdict.
Exactly.
Tuko juu.
But me, I feel like the power rests on our hands. We complain, yet we're the same people who put these guys in power.
Exactly.
See, if the general election is near, that guy comes and gives you 200 shillings, alafu unakwambia ati sasa mtu ni nani na nani, ati mtu ni huyu na huyu, mtu ni Naomi, and just for 200 shillings, you've sold your vote.
You sold
2 years down the line, umeanza kulalamika, sijui fulani. So I feel like Kenyans, it's up to us that if you want to change bad governance in the country, let's remove these guys from office. Tuwatoe, and we have the power to do so. Hey, jamani. Hey, we have the power to do so as Kenyans.
Now, again, on the issue of politics, bado, people do not turn up to vote. Especially Gen Zs. Maybe nilishangaa this year when they were, this year tumekuwa na maandamano.
Exactly.
Right? I was so shocked, but I feel like it's in a good way because at least the Gen Zs na youths wanasimama.
They
know that the power belongs to them. But time ya kuvote, these people do not turn out to vote. Mtu anakaa kwa nyumba, they're like, huyu mwenye atakuwa kule.
But I felt like I understand Kenyans because it has come to a point like that easy vitu hazimata anymore. Whether I vote or not vote, haita change anything. Wataiba. If I want a certain candidate to win, I know if I vote for them, they'll not win definitely because wataiba. Ni kama unasikia 2027, Zakayo bado atailisha tu.
Ni kama
it's the hard truth. It's the hard truth, but we have to accept it.
To live with it.
So, away from politics bwana, mambo ya siasa. Let's go back to relationships a bit. Kwanza celebrity relationships. I feel like these guys I don't know it's cloud chasing or what, because one moment unaona celebrity A and B, yani wana date for such a short period of time.
You all are making us look like tunadanganya. We are not
Ambare and Kenya
1 minute, 2 minutes mnarudiana. What is that?
Sasa Ambare and Rapudo wamerudiana days after they announced their breakup. Kidogo nasikia sijui ati nani huyu mwingine. It was Harmonize. Kwanza Harmonize, watu wa Tanzania sijui ni nini mnafanyia huyu jamaa. 8 months azihishi jamaa kuna demu mwingine. So I feel like I don't know what's wrong with the relationship. Sijui ni ati ni nyota hawana.
Especially
celebrity relationships. One moment you're together, the
one
next
moment you're together. Sensation na DJ Mo.
Kwanza hiyo iliniuma.
There is a time these people came to the limelight and they were like, DJ Mo cheated, he even rented the house for Sujui. Wanachana pastors waliletwa. And then they got back together. And then all of a sudden again, wanachana. Now there's speculations at Saizate is becoming dramatic because DJ Mo lost his job. I don't know how true that is. I stand to be corrected. And there are also speculations at Saizate is fed up because DJ Mo comes home late and all that. Can't you sort out your issues at the confinement of your house and your room?
I feel like
must you tell us you're breaking up? You don't have to know.
They come and wash their dirty linen in public. I think sometimes it's just seeking for public sympathy.
It's just crazy.
Tumeachana, so what?
It's crazy.
But mimi hiyo kitu ya Saizate na DJ Mo iliniuma sana because these are guys that they have been together for quite a long time, and they are old couple for that matter. Now for these younger couples, the celebrity couples who are coming up,
and they're looking up to them.
They're looking up to them. Will be like tutafika a point that will be fed up with each other some point. Unajua kuna watu wanachokana by the way.
There is this
you stay with a person alafu unamshiba.
Sasa unaona kama relationship ya Nameless na Wahu. I love those people. You will never see what they're doing. Diana Bahati and Bahati mwenyewe.
They are social media clowns.
You all. Why would you post my sex positions?
But I think they are hiyo ni showbiz. Yao ni showbiz.
But Wahu and Nameless, you never see all that drama. You see them going out and having fun with their kids, and that's just where
na by the way walianza kampo. So that's why I'm telling you, friendships should not be allowed to stay for friendships.
Friendships.
These guys by the way walianza kampo, and I was seeing Nameless telling the story of how he's struggling to impress her lady back at campus. Vile Wahubia pia alikuwa anasema vile alikuwa na struggle kumpikia, ati sasa alikuwa anaenda ananunua kale kanyama kaso, anaenda anampikia some nice food sijui for romance and stuff.
Hapo kidogo munisamehe.
Jamani.
But it's nice to see them stand the test of time and still tell these young celebrity couples coming up that you can actually have a relationship in the limelight na ibaki hivyo.
Exactly.
You get?
Yeah.
So,
mapenzi wacha ibaki. Hata sina maoni jamani. But mimi I feel like if you love the right person, as always, by the way, I always insist on that thing because mimi, I have seen it, I have experienced it with me and with some of my friends. If you love the right person, as in, if you get the right partner, all these shenanigans of love will not come in. Oh, ati he's now getting more money than me, ati sasa tumeanza kukosana, because you've lost your job, that ati siwezi kutolerate anymore. At that person mwenye ati sasa vile size yetu nasema DJ Mo alikuwa anakuja usiku home usiku. See, it's not like he started doing it. See, he's a DJ.
What do you expect
for
from
such a job? You'll expect such things for such a job. So I feel like you go sort out your things and murudiane because we want to see you back together.
Yeah. So cutting short, in terms of relationship, I feel it's a mutual understanding. Now, aside with the friendship thing, me, I don't think my friend should become my mini. But if it eventually happens,
you're heartbreaking some of us. You're heartbreaking some of us.
Munene, if it eventually happens, all right. You don't have to really include third parties in your issues. Sort out your issues pembeni.
But let me ask you something now. On that issue of third parties, do you feel like third parties play some very important role when it comes to such matters? Because there are relationships that are saved by the third party role. You go talk to someone who will be like a mediator between you two.
But now,
you'll sit down and solve down your issues. He will help you, he or she will help you solve your issues. Instead of you secluding yourself in your own space, and when you go and sort out your issues, you will also start fighting again. Oh, you did this, oh, you're doing this. So I feel like, do you feel like the role of a third party is important in solving conflicts in a relationship?
Okay, now it depends. Alright? I might be having issues in my relationship. I do not just go to any random person I consider a friend to help me. You have to consider who you are going to seek help. Exactly. If it's a counselor, if it's like someone who's mature, it can just be anyone. You get? So you're a third party. It's important, but it's not necessary in all cases. There are issues you can sort out yourself. You don't have to show everyone. And actually, not third party. I'm talking about now these people who come to the limelight and they start now telling people, my husband did this, my boyfriend did this. You know, you're changing now the perspective of people on this your man. Because if people respected your relationship and they looked up to your relationship and you now start saying what your man did or what your lady did in public, they lose respect for your person.
Sure.
Do not wash your dirty linens in public. You get? That is just what I am for. Now, I guess that's it for today. You can tell us your comments from everything that we've discussed, and tell us your comments on what you'd like us to discuss next Friday. I still remain Ayeta Naomi. You can hit me on my social media platforms at official Ayami on TikTok, Instagram, at Naomi Ayeta on Facebook. And yeah, that's basically